Over 60? These 5 exercises are better than walking. Senior health tips. What if I told you that walking, yes, the easy daily activity that millions of seniors rely on, might not be the best strategy to maintain your strength, vitality, and independence after the age of 60? While walking is undoubtedly beneficial, there are a number of other exercises that significantly outperform it in terms of strength development, balance, bone strength, mobility preservation, and even longevity. This may sound almost unbelievable, but research is making it abundantly evident. The startling thing is that, in spite of these movements' strength and accessibility, the majority of senior citizens had never heard of them. You can do these exercises at your kitchen counter, in your living room, or even with only a sturdy chair. We're going to look at 5 exercises today that experts say will help you feel stronger, more stable, and younger than walking alone ever could. And don't worry, none of these call for prior athletic experience, complex equipment, or gym memberships. If you can stand, sit, or grasp onto anything for balance, you can begin completing these exercises immediately. They are extremely practical and effective since they are made for real people, real bodies, and real life after 60. Here's a figure that may surprise you before we begin the first exercise. Researchers studying aging have discovered that, if left unchecked, muscle loss can increase by up to 3% annually after the age of 60. Although that might not seem like much at first, it might result in a 30% loss of strength over 10 years. To put it in context, unless you deliberately exercise the muscles that walking doesn't target, your strength at 70 might be half of what it was at 60. These 5 exercises are specifically made to stimulate the parts of the body that walking just cannot reach, as well as the systems that are most responsible for your continued independence as you age. The sit-to-stand action, which is the first activity on the list, may be the most crucial exercise for senior citizens. Consider how many times a day you get out of a car, get out of a chair, or get out of bed. The majority of people don't even consider this movement standing and sitting because it is so fundamental to daily existence. However, studies have discovered that one of the best indicators of seniors' long-term independence is their capacity to sit to stand. It works the quadriceps and glutes, 2 muscles that are little touched by walking. These are your powerful muscles, the ones that allow you to climb stairs, stabilize your knees, and prevent falls. Amazingly, research has shown that seniors who engage in sit-to-stand exercises can increase their lower body strength 30% more quickly than those who only walk. This type of training develops the kind of raw strength required for daily living. This is because sit-to-stand builds the muscle power that allows you to continue functioning on your own, whereas walking trains movement. The exercise is surprisingly easy to perform. Sit on a stable chair, lay your arms lightly on your thighs or cross them over your chest, and then slowly stand up, concentrating on utilizing your legs rather than your momentum. Repeat while sitting down again in a calm manner. There is a discernible difference even after 10 to 15 repetitions. No gym, no treadmill, just a chair and your body. The effectiveness of something so basic is almost astonishing, yet it is. The wall push-up, the second exercise on this list, targets upper body weakness, a condition that most seniors are unaware they have until it interferes with their way of life. Most people over 60 walk to increase their cardiovascular health, which is vital, but walking does absolutely nothing for the arms, chest, shoulders, or upper back. Tasks that once felt effortless, like pushing doors, carrying groceries, or opening jars, start to feel heavier and more taxing as people age because upper body strength is one of the areas that deteriorates. The fastest wall push-ups are useful in this situation. They improve posture and balance by activating the core in addition to strengthening important upper body muscles. It's interesting to note that research indicates a high correlation between life expectancy and upper body strength in seniors. In other words, stronger arms don't merely help with daily chores, they really help you live longer. Standing around an arm's length away from a wall, placing your hands on the surface, bending your elbows to lean against the wall, and then pressing back to standing is how a wall push-up is done. Strength, stability, and confidence can all be significantly increased with 10 to 20 repetitions at a reasonable speed. Additionally, most seniors can start performing the action right away without experiencing any discomfort because it is supported and upright. Let's now discuss equilibrium, which is one of the most neglected yet crucial elements of aging gracefully. The heel-to-toe walk, the third exercise, changes everything at this point. Walking is excellent for overall health, but it doesn't significantly enhance balance, and the leading cause of hospitalization for individuals over 65 is declining balance. Millions of elderly people fall every year, and this may have been avoided with improved stability training. Physical therapists employ the heel-to-toe walk, often known as the tightrope walk, to help stroke patients regain their stability and coordination because it is so good at regaining balance. This exercise is effective because it strengthens the legs, engages the core, activates the deep stabilizer muscles surrounding the ankles, and develops the brain's coordination centers. Your body will be challenged in ways that conventional walking will never be when you walk in a straight line with one foot in front of the other. It is done by placing one foot directly in front of the other, heel to toe, and moving slowly forward while, if necessary, gripping onto a wall or counter for support. Over time, taking just 20 slow steps twice can significantly increase your stability and lower your risk of falling. The hip hinge, the fourth exercise, tackles one of the most common misunderstandings about aging: the idea that stiffness is a natural aspect of becoming older. In actuality, a large portion of people's stiffness is caused by decreased hip mobility rather than age. Pain, stiffness, and decreased mobility result from the lower back having to compensate for the hip's poor movement. Hip hinges use the hips rather than the spine to retrain the body to bend correctly. This improves posture and lessens strain while strengthening the lower back, hamstrings, and glutes. Hip hinge training is one of the best anti-aging exercises, according to several physical therapists, who report that it can cut back pain episodes by as much as 50%. A hip hinge is as simple as placing your hands on your hips, standing tall with your feet hip-width apart, and pushing your hips backward as though you were attempting to touch a hypothetical wall behind you. Hinge forward a little while maintaining a straight spine, then stand back up. 12 to 15 repetitions of this practice increase mobility that walking alone can't. Lastly, we reach the step-up, the fifth powerful movement. This is the workout that would be considered the ultimate over 60 movement. Step-ups are a dual-purpose exercise for heart health and lower body strength because they combine the cardiovascular advantages of walking with the strength-building benefits of stair climbing. They raise the heart rate while working the legs, core, and glutes. According to research, step-ups increase strength, especially in the muscles that prevent falls, and burn more calories per minute than brisk walking. Use a strong stair or low step to perform a step-up. At a slow, deliberate tempo, alternate legs by stepping up with one foot and down with the other. Even 10 repetitions per leg can transform your endurance and stability. This exercise is very versatile and safe because you may change the height, speed, and amount of repetitions to suit your comfort level. A bonus fact that many people are unaware of is that strength improvements do not slow down nearly as much after the age of 60. As long as the muscles are properly challenged, research regularly demonstrates that elders can gain strength nearly as quickly as younger folks. Walking is great, but it just doesn't put enough strain on muscles to stop them from deteriorating with age. With the exception of fundamental cardiovascular health, the 5 workouts listed above perform better than walking in practically every category because they accomplish just that. The foundations of healthy, independent aging: balance, strength, stability, coordination, bone density, mobility, and longevity are all trained by these exercises that cannot be achieved by walking alone. Here's how to tie everything together if you want a straightforward daily schedule. Spend just 10 to 12 minutes each day doing these motions, performing sit-to-stands, wall push-ups, heel-to-toe walks, hip hinges, and step-ups in a seamless sequence. In as little as 2 to 4 weeks, you will see effects from this mini routine that strengthens all of the important systems that walking ignores. Imagine getting out of a chair effortlessly, climbing stairs without becoming tired, or confidently negotiating uneven terrain. This is the result of regular practice. The most crucial takeaway is that being over 60 does not imply slowing down. Your body can still undergo amazing transformations. Some of today's most robust, healthy, and active seniors started training in their 60s, 70s, or even 80s rather than when they were younger. It's not too late, and you're not too old. Spend a few minutes doing these 5 exercises before your next long stroll. The speed at which your body reacts may surprise you. Strength will increase. Your balance will improve. You'll feel more confident. You'll also notice something amazing when your body starts to age backward with continued use. A gym is not necessary. You don't require expensive gear. You are not even required to be in great health. You only need to be willing to start because the proper workouts enable you not only stay alive at the age of 60, but also continue to live your life to the fullest. Don't miss out on weekly tips that help you stay strong, steady, and independent. Subscribe now and keep your body aging backwards.